को कम्युनलाइज करना चाहते हैं, ये घटिया राजनीति है।
Well, let's go across live now for where Minister of State for Housing and Urban Affairs Hardeep Singh Puri is holding a press conference at the launch of the Swachhata Sarvekshan 2020 in the National Media Center in the national capital.
Solid waste, liquid waste or C&D waste. It is for the citizens, it is for the cities, and they can name their own facility. Like for the GPRA, we call it Swachh Awas. Any city can name it on its own. They can utilize the facility so that the citizens, suppose if I have to, there is a C&D waste lying in my house, I can go through the app and pass this message to the local body will be able to collect it. If I have certain grievances, I can do that. Every point, the solid waste, liquid waste or the C&D waste what is being collected, all these things will be captured. Even the payment system can be captured. So this is going to become a completely countrywide. This app, after this is launched, this can be used by any city. Is a very huge facility which is going to be there. Now I come to Swachh Services 2020. In 2016, our major focus was only physical progress. That is when the Swachh Services was launched. In 2017, we focused on the output parameters, that this is achieved, this is achieved. Now 2018, we had an outcomes, whether the results which were expected, they are coming or not. In 2019, we focus on sustainability, and now in 2020, our focus is making it completely institutional, so that we don't have to do anything. This becomes a part of the all the urban local bodies institutionalizes into their working system. In the first one, we had Mysore as the Mysore city was number 1. In the next 3, we had Indore, and we were using this as a monitoring tool so far. Now it is going to be used as a governance tool. Next. This, our league which was launched by the Honorable Minister earlier, we had Q1 and Q2 already. Every month the data is coming. As I mentioned when this was getting launched, earlier it was some body like QCI or somebody who was doing this survection, they were collecting data through the different sources. Now we have developed a city profile in which complete data is being captured every month, and we are developing that data which can be used for all future applications. So now the Q3, October to December, we had the Q1 and 2, it was the citizens validation. If you recall, there were 12 questions, they were being asked through the phone, but now in the Q3, our validators are going to the our assessors are going to go on the ground and validate those things. So total marks of the 3 quarters will be 6,000. Next. In the Swachh Sarvekshan 2020, I mean, if you recall, slowly we are trying to make things harder and harder and making it the part of the life, is making institutionalizing that. So this way, out of the 6,000 marks, the first 1,500, 1 quarter will be given on the league. The 2 quarters over, 3rd quarter will be there, and how they have performed over the 3 quarters, that is also going to have 200 marks. Other things are like the citizens' feedback. I will come to detail on this. The direct observation of our assessors, and on the institutionalizing, that is through our garbage-free protocol as well as the ODF protocols. Next. In Swachh Sarvekshan 2019, it was an annual survey. Now it is a continuous survey, quarterly survey. Earlier it was the data being captured through different sources. Now it is a common city profile. At the same place, continuously data is updated, and it is in the it is our property. I mean, the ministry is having that data rather than somebody who was doing the assessment was doing it. It was earlier citizen-centric engagements, but now it is the citizens are going to validate all this information. That is how the protocols have been done, and now it is getting institutionalized. Next. Q3, one information is important, that supporting document has to be uploaded by 24th of December. I mean, this saying for the sake of all the local bodies who are available on all the local bodies, always the states, they are available through our video conference facility right now. We will give a window of 48 hours. I mean, these dates will be different for different cities. The moment all this data is there, they can validate, they can change the data, whatever information required. The beauty of this whole thing is now it is getting updated one by one, layer by layer. so one cannot fudge any data. This is going to be all the data which is going to be there to the Swachh Sarvekhan. This is going to be completely validated by themselves. Next, there are some of the 9 features this Swachh Sarvekhan 2020 will have. One is the collection of the segregated waste and maintaining till the processing site. I mean, this is going to capture information from the source to the place where it is going to process. Complete information is going to be captured. Then the wet waste processing facilities, this has been developed. Currently, they are using only 50% of the capacity. How to make sure that this becomes 100%, bring it close to the 100%, that is going to be one of the focus of this Swachh Sarvekhan 2020. Then reuse of the treated water. How this is being used, how much it is being used, this is going to be captured there. Then the 3R principles, reduce, reuse and recycle, the different questionnaires which are going to be capturing this information, that it will be the focus there. Curtailing the solid waste-based air pollution, things like landfill, whether the landfill is being remediated or not, whether mechanical sweeping is being used or not. I mean, such information which will make sure that contribution of the solid waste to the air quality.
Well, live visuals are coming from the National Media Center, where the launch of the Swachhata Sarvekshan 2020 was taking place. In a little while from now, we will come to know the states that or the territories that are leading